degree in ethnomusicology. So I stand before you, an ethnomusicologist, and I try to imbue some of that whenever I can. So one of my favorite things that I learned in my degree was that those little sounds that you hear in music that aren't words, they're called vocables. So one of the most famous ones in Christmas music is like la 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 la, right? Those aren't words, it's part of the music, it's a vocable. And you hear them all over music. Like you can hear them in like reggae and ska, you're pretty good, right? Love that. Love that. But my favorite, like as a Latina, my favorite type of music is cumbia music. Love cumbia music. I love how there's all these tropical noises. You hear bird noises. You'll be grooving, you'll be vibing, and it's like just right in the middle of the song. And I feel like there's not enough English music that has bird noises. I would really just once, I'd like to go to the ballpark and have them play like Sweet Caroline. Yeah. So good. So good. I'm Mexican, and I'm not gonna lie. It feels pretty perilous right now to be Mexican, regardless of your immigration status, regardless if you have citizenship or not. But, you know, and there's not a lot of Mexicans here in Buffalo. Are there any Mexicans here tonight?
Yeah! Oh, fuck.
What are you trying to do?
I have my paper.
So there's not a lot here. We don't always hang out together. Because what happens is when you get together in groups, they'll get you. They'll get you. But I feel pretty safe here in Buffalo comedy, in the comedy scene. Think about it. Think about it. You've never seen ICE raid a comedy club? Right? There are no immigrants trying to steal comedians' jobs. Partly because a lot of comedians don't have jobs. Just saying. There's a lot of things I like about Buffalo, though. I mean, immigration is a big part of Buffalo's history, and you can see that wherever you go when you're even driving around the local businesses. I was driving by here, actually, and I drove by an Italian funeral home. Last name, Amigone. Beautiful last name. It means friend in Italian. Beautiful, and it's a great name for a funeral home, because whenever I drive by it in my head, the way I read it as, I'm a gonna. And I think the Italians have really cornered the market on funeral homes, because I drove by, believe it or not, another Italian family-owned funeral home. You know what their last name was? It was called Kika the Boat. Speaking of funeral homes, my good friend, she's trying to deed her body to the University of Idaho. This is her alma mater. So essentially she's trying to donate her body to science. But she got a rejection letter. Basically they said, no, you are too fat for science. Which is very disturbing because we're also kind of the same size. And it's also an implication that, like, are they not doing science on fat people? Are they just like, what was the cause of death? Fat. That's it. Just fat. Oh man, but I think when you get your body rejected for science, it really does open up a whole new wing of opportunities for like yo mama jokes. And I'm generally a nice person, but I'm trying to get better. Like one of my comedy goals is to get better at roasting. So I'm going to share a few with you. Okay, here we go. Wait. Yo mama is so fat that she had to have her body cremated in a volcano. Okay. Yo mama is so vast and infinite that Neil deGrasse Tyson was inspired by her to study the cosmos. Yo Mama was so large that they donated her ashes to 4 community gardens, and they are so grateful.
Oh.
Okay, well, still working on that roasting. So I love Buffalo. What I don't love though are the children. They're very lazy, the children. When we moved here, I was hoping that I'd get some kid to come to my door. They would knock and they'd say, "Hey ma'am, like I'll mow your lawn for money. I'll shovel your snow from your driveway." Nothing. So I put a sign on the lawn. Said, "Wanted, child labor." Nothing. I was excited to come to Classic Maze. There's a lot of kids out there. It's gonna be like, "Hey, you want to make some money?" I was advised against that. I was told that was creep. That's okay. I have a beautiful dog. Any dog owners here?
Woo!
Woo! Fantastic. Yes, he's 8 years old, so he's officially entering his senior years. So I'm going to sign him up for AAP. I feel like if you didn't like that joke, we can't be friends. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, just like me. Thank you so much. My name is Tanya Baraka.